Hi guys. Hi, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to another episode of Buzz and Booze. And as usual, I'm your boy Lariola.
And it's me, the Tommy Show.
Okay, the Tommy Show. Wait, so we don't even have drinks. Where's our drinks?
Is you know?
I mean, pour me a little bit.
Hey. So you guys always say we're not drinking. It's okay.
It's okay. No, yeah, that's good. Today's episode, I'm sure a lot of people have seen it. We all saw the video of that. You remember that babe that was crying?
That was crying,
That
yeah.
she said she felt lonely, that she cannot talk to people, this and that Canada is so lonely and everything. And I feel for the babe and I felt for her. But for me, when I saw that video, I was like, I sent it to you and I was like, let's have a discussion about this. Let's talk about this in general. Yeah. So like when you saw the video, what was your reaction?
I feel like, in as much as I feel very bad for her, you guys can call me wicked and call me evil. But I feel like that's the beginning of a lot of tears to come. We've all had that moment. You would cry for being lonely. You cry for not having someone to talk to, of course. You would cry when the cold hits you. You would cry when you lose your job. You will literally be going to work and they will call you. If you're, especially warehouse jobs, you'll be going like they'll call you that they don't need
you
for
anymore.
shift.
But my problem is I watched that video and I can tell that this girl is an introvert.
Yeah.
The thing is, in Canada, you have to force yourself to go out. Because when she was crying, even now it's better. It's not cold yet.
It's not
Not as cold yet. And time just changed. So that night is going to get longer.
Yeah.
And when that cold hits you, babes, you go to cry every
You go
night.
cry every night, though.
But the thing is, the difference between Nigeria and here is in Nigeria, you don't even have to go out. Your friends are calling you like, babes, where you day? Let's hang out. Let's do this. Let's do that. That doesn't happen here.
It doesn't.
Nobody is calling you. Nobody is messaging you. You have to force yourself to go out. You have to force yourself to make friends. You have to, if all you need is one friend.
One friend.
That one friend, if that one friend messages you and be like, girl, there is an event going on here, or there is a house party going on here, or there is this stuff going on here, and I want you to come, do not give an excuse. Do not say, I'm working tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
Please.
Do not say, I have a test tomorrow. Go for that event, because that's the event you see people.
You see people, yeah.
And
that's when you connect.
That's when you connect. And when you go to that event, don't go and sit in one corner. Because babes in Nigeria have this mentality of people will approach you, guys will approach you.
You will not raise your head up.
Don't do that here. If you do that here, you are wasting your time.
For real.
You have to make that conscious effort that I'm going to this event or I'm going to this gathering to meet people. I'm not even talking about like
for relationship or anything. Yeah.
But just
make friends.
Make friends. When you make friends with people, you guys exchange numbers or you guys exchange Instagram or whatever social media you guys are. From there, you guys are following, you guys are reacting to your stories, cracking jokes, this and that.
From there, you're sending memes.
You're sending memes, and that person they'll feel connected to you and they'll invite you for another event.
Yeah.
That's how people make friends here.
I feel like that's one thing I learned the hard way. My 5 years, or let me say 4 years of being in Canada. This year made it 5, but like for first 4 years, I used to stay with my parents for like 2 years. I was always introverted, just go to work, go to school, come back, and I'll just go and work. And that was it. Like the friends I even had similar things. We just go to see at school. It was only once in a while we say, okay, let's go to the mall, let's go and eat and stuff like that. And when I started living by myself, I would suck myself in. Like that's when I started becoming more active with like my social media people, meeting a lot of people, like clubhouse, house party. Like I didn't try to. I'm not really the type to like really go out. But then like this year, even if I cannot go for everything they invited me for, I stopped doing. Oh, it's late. Is this summer? A lot of people have messaged. Ajike, are you free?
I am free.
I'm free.
Me will be say, hey. You know how busy my schedule is.
Yeah.
Like I'm in school, I'm working, I'm busy. But if somebody today messages me and be like, Clary, come for this place, you go see me there.
Yes.
You go see my face.
Yeah.
Because
that's how you get the tea.
That's how you get the tea. That's how you laugh. That's how you meet people.
Yeah.
Because this place. Another thing is, and I'm like, this girl from the video, you can tell that she's in school. So there is no school, there's no big Canadian school that doesn't have Nigerian Students Association, that doesn't have Black African Association.
Yeah.
Why are you not going to those clubs?
Yeah.
Being a member of those clubs.
Active one way or the other.
All I'm saying is that, babes, you have to be active.
You have to be active. See, let me tell you.
Even in the video, she's like, I have a roommate I cannot talk to. Why can't you talk to your roommate? Talk to this babe now.
See, even if they want to use your G's for content, which by adventure might happen, at that point, don't think about, this person. Only if they've shown you that behavior of they have treated you that way. At that moment, if you need someone to talk. You don't understand, like, say something, like rant. You don't understand. Call somebody. Like, if you're calling people from back home, they already have that mentality. They're not going to
understand you.
You are in Canada. You are doing well. The only person that can understand you is the person that is living here with you. That's why if some days when I'm not happy or something, like, or I have like down times, even if I don't have the words to put it together at that point, he can just like, I will go and meet her and like, oh girl, like, she's also like that with me. Sometimes, like, even if we're far away or far apart from each other, like trips and everything, we still find that moment to kind of like connect. Okay, how are you feeling on this trip? How are you? Like, you have to have that person that you're able to connect with. You have to put yourself out there one way or the other. If they throw opportunity at you, catch it. My friend was doing his son's 3-year-old birthday in Dallas. Ajika, I didn't think. Are you okay?
Why didn't you think?
Like, I carried my bag. I even called my friend. Let's go. I don't care if your son is one. I don't care if it's only 3 people. That there's a cleanse for my mental health in that place. Okay, I went. You don't understand. Like now, like this year, I feel very much lighter because I've traveled. I've gone. I've spoken to people. Like, remember the last time we met?
Yes.
I remember giving you a whole gist, and in my head, I'm like, I'm most probably boring. Like, but at that point, it didn't feel like that.
It doesn't. The thing is, another thing is, in the comment section, it hurts me so bad. I can't even lie. People in Nigeria, you know how Nigerians are. Nigerians like, come back, make I go. You are crying. Okay, if you don't like Canada, you come back. You don't do your own.
Even if coming, you will cry.
But the thing is, a lot of Nigerians don't understand where she's coming from because you cannot understand what you've not gone through. But facts. I completely.
Larry, 2023. Sign off. You cannot understand what you've not gone through.
That's true though, because people in Nigeria they will never understand this girl's pain.
They will never.
But I completely and utterly understand everything this girl is going through.
We've all
because
gotten there.
I have gone through it. As she was crying, I was going through it, but at the same time, I was like, "Girl,
pick yourself up.
This cry you're doing it in September. Let December, January hit you. You're going to be crying every night until you change. Change
a pattern,
And you cannot. The thing is, you cannot have that same Nigerian mentality anymore. You have to put yourself out there. You have to consciously go out there.
Go out there, yeah. You have to. Last year, Yinka, even me, you and Yinka, where was Regals? We went to Regals. We were there having fun. You don't understand. It doesn't have to be something extra. Buy food, eat, be happy. Dress up, do makeup, go out.
Exactly, go out. Wear perfume, go out.
They play. My own father told me that before I came to this country, even something as small as he missed, like before he like got his car, like when he recently first came, he said he missed his boss and the cold hit him.
Yes, now.
He said he sat down at the bus station and
sometimes those bus drivers, they're mad.
They will see you
running. See you and they'll run away. They will drive off. You will cry. I have a friend. He literally told me, like, there are days, like, I recently took him to like when it was still very hot, like in summer, I took him to like a private beach that was around Scarborough. Yeah.
And we just literally sat down there. And I'm like, just yell. Just do something. Like,
I was telling somebody exactly this, that there are some days where you are going to want to scream. There's some days that you just want to yell and scream.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it.
Let it out.
Let it out, yeah.
Because this place, oh God, once it starts,
you can't see. If you don't thrive, you'll just be
depressed.
That one pattern, you do it for 5-6 years. And before you know, time has gone.
But the thing is, that's where depression comes from. Depression is real, and people they don't care about that.
Larry.
They look at the exchange rate. That's it.
Exchange rate is.
That's it.
Let me tell you, I'm just going to use this moment as a moment of vulnerability. So around this time last year, I had a job, and some people like at my workplace like lied or something. Like they framed me up for something. They said I was saying something. It was just because they didn't like me. And you know the way Canadians are like, if you like the work policy, if they say you said something like maybe religious based or something, they say, oh, creed, da. So they said I should go home. I should be waiting. Literally got fired from my job.
Right.
I didn't have any backup plan. I didn't have anything. And I remember like I would wake up, my friend is working and, people in the house or like they are working, they're doing something. And all I was just doing was making sure, everybody's eating and stuff. Like I'll just cook and stuff. And like every time it started getting depressing, I wake up, like at some point, I wasn't even looking forward to waking up the next day because what am I doing? There was no income. And debit.
There's always expenses every month. Bills every month.
And I like to show myself like, oh, I don't like to really show my vulnerable side. I would by myself like be in the room and just cry. And you can't come like, oh, make sure like, oh, don't think about it, like words of encouragement. Your words of encouragement at that time was not even working
because and the thing is you cannot now open up to people in Nigeria. You cannot.
They'll say ball everywhere because the mentality is there's work everywhere.
And there is no work everywhere. There is no work everywhere.
Like, have they fired you from warehouse before? They fired me from warehouse.
My warehouse. They don't fire me, but I did a day and a half. More, but I did for the second half. I swear to God. Say for warehouse, you guys buy with your safety shoe. Let me quickly give you this gist. So for this warehouse. Oh God. Why are we calling it warehouse? Now factory. So for this factory, we they carry window. Now window we they carry and we they polish that window. So he was my friend. My friend got me the job. My friend was like, Larry, holy shit. And I was like, guy, why they underestimate me? Now money I need now. So I go do safety shoe for Walmart. I buy $70 safety shoe. I'm like, I got this.
And they'll not pay you until the third week.
I went to buy safety shoe. I'm like, I'm ready. And this place is far. And I was using bus. For 8 a.m. shift. I woke up at 4 o'clock.
You woke up at 4 o'clock.
I woke up at 4 o'clock. I went for the first day. I kid you though. Even on that my shift, there was a Nigerian man working there, and he looked for this man to look at me. This man looked at me, and he's like, "What are you doing here?" Because he can tell that it's like you don't belong here.
Yeah,
that's what
the
he
thing that used to make me
said.
cry. When someone sees me and walk and be like, what are you doing? You are too young.
Yes, he looked at me, and this man, you can tell that, but my baiti fire and he looked at me, he's like, what are you doing here? And me, I just played it off, right? And then I did my job for that whole day. Hey, told me, I cage now, modele by
it's like sleeping pill. If you have been insomnia, do 2 days warehouse job. If you don't sleep, my name is Najike.
I remember, I still have to wake up at 4 the next day. I woke up at that 4. I'm like, we got this.
And you're standing.
And you're standing for 8 hours. And there's some people doing it. They'll finish that job. They're going to another job.
Another job, yes.
And remember, because I got the job through agency, I was making, and back then, minimum wage was like $11 or $12. So that was what I was making. And I was standing 8 to 10 hours every day. The second day by lunch break by, I just tapped out. I didn't tap in anymore. I left. I was like, I'm done. But I still collected my money.
Why won't you collect money?
I did anyhow. I collected it too.
I used to share this story, and I was just in the fact that I was speaking because of time. I was speaking about jobs. Let me just quickly like chip it in. There was one time that before COVID or something, after I was done school, I was trying to get like a legal assistant job or something. So at that point, like I was like, well, let me be doing anything I have now. Pending the time, I'll get like that legal assistant job and whatever. So I got this job, customer care. I went into the office, like, you know, posh setting. You know, I went there, I was speaking for now. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Apparently, it was an NGO. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? I did finance, you know, coming from Africa, you know, we are going through a lot. People don't have food. I see myself establishing, you know, building, growing in the brand. I did finance because I want to collect NGO job. I said, myself go to work for UNICEF. I thought I'd bagged it. When I resumed this work, first day of work, after morning orientation, she gave me one paper. I should learn some things that, like their pitch. So I thought it was customer care, but I didn't see office where with maybe headsets or
that you sit down.
Yeah, I was like, maybe this is like this thing. Then maybe in the building there's somewhere that we go to. And tell me how before we stepped out, they gave us they gave me you know all this like warmer, all this sachet warmer that you put in your shoe. They gave me joggers, they gave me sweater, they gave me
like
glove, they gave me socks. Like,
actually, and you guys are going out.
We're going to door to door to beg for $20.
Now, door to door. Yes.
I didn't spend. And
it's going to be in the cold. When it's cold, that's when they do their door to door.
Let me tell you, I'm not even going to lie. The last money I had in my account that day was $2.50. They said we're going to what's it called, for lunch. I went to Tim Hortons. I bought this thing. What are they calling it? Croissant, cheese croissant.
Croissant.
Croissant. I bought croissant and I sat down there. I called all my friends that I know that are driving. If you guys don't come and pick me from here and I die, know that that's my day. I used my last money to buy and I sat in that moment. Never. I cried. So like that girl that was crying. So you have to brace up and open up.
You have to. For me, I feel like she needs to make friends. And another thing is, it's just not about her now. Like people coming to Canada in general. I always say this, like, come to Canada if you have the opportunity. Come. But what I want you to understand is you are going to go through those struggles. There's some people that are lucky enough to have people already in Canada to show them,
to guide them.
Because they will still go through their struggles, but the struggles will not be
It will be minimal.
It will be minimal compared to if you're doing, because I did it by myself. But luckily for me, I went to a boarding school before I came here. So
you have survival traits.
I have that, and I have that independency in me. But somebody that you did your 20s in Nigeria, and you're coming here in your late 20s, early 30s. You're starting a new life here.
You go through it.
Everything you've learned in Nigeria, the mentality, everything is
you have to
different.
Drop it.
You have to change it. You go cry.
You will not even see your nest. As I'm like this, I live in a 3-unit building. I don't know what they look like.
Oh, laughs. So I have a friend that that he just recently came to Canada, and he came to come and see me in my place, and was like, oh, you should notice that everybody in the elevator, we mind our business. And when we come out of the elevator, we open our door and we enter our room. And then he was now asking me like, you don't talk to your neighbor.
They play.
I'm like, who's my neighbor?
Who's your neighbor? I don't even know if they're black, white, Chinese, Hispanic, anything.
I was like, and he was like, that's weird to him. Or so now he spent like 2 or 3 months here. I'm like,
where's your neighbor?
You don't talk to your neighbor.
They play. People go do Thanksgiving. If it's Thanksgiving, they do in Nigeria. You know, say food go reach your side.
Yes, now.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is this?
You know, Christmas is. I pity that again. Christmas is coming.
Oh. I don't know if she's a Christian or, but that Christmas period, that's why I say she's crying. Wait for that December when you're hearing Christmas songs, when it's cold, when it's
the
dark.
Nostalgia of I want to be with my people.
And you can't.
You cannot. You will cry.
It's these same people that because they're in Nigeria, you cannot even tell them.
Because they expect you to send money.
So you cannot tell them you cannot even cry to them because if you cry to them, they'll tell you to suck it up. They'll tell you you're in Canada.
You're in a better place.
You're in a better place.
Yeah.
They'll tell you you're in a better place. You're lucky. That's the word they'll use. You're lucky.
And they'll guilt trip you.
They'll guilt trip you. They'll guilty conscious. So why will you open up to them? So another thing is, I don't know where that baby's staying. Or maybe she's never staying in a city. Say city is expensive. So say city is expensive. So I don't know where she's staying.
Yeah.
Maybe she's staying inside. And the inside you go they see people.
Like me where they stay Scarborough now, I left the whole North York, almost down, I was even close to downtown.
Yes, now.
I don't date Scarborough now.
So another thing I'll tell these babies, like, I don't know where you are, but if you're in Toronto, Toronto, like things are happening in Toronto. Make sure you see things and you're a babe.
Yeah,
so,
you're a girl. That's why I used to tell people all this. You are going to church. Yes, you can go to church.
Go to church.
Go out.
Even in church, you can meet people. So,
don't give me swagger vibe.
Jarai, come on. If you're in Toronto, let me know.
Where they want me to. They can meet you.
Wait. If you message me, the bill is on you.
We'll take you out. But you see that
because we were giving you experience.
I said I will take you everywhere. We'll show you places, but it's on you.
It's on you.
Bring money for 2 or 3.
That's the thing. Like
everybody has gotten to that point where they cry one way or the other.
Yeah.
It's okay to feel that way, but don't box yourself up. Open your mouth.
Yes.
Talk to people, meet with people, connect, go out. You don't have to put yourself everywhere.
No,
but you can contain yourself and still have fun.
But
do you understand?
What I'm trying to get at is you crying is healthy.
Yeah.
You crying, it's okay to cry.
Yeah.
It's okay to voice how you're feeling.
Yeah.
But what is not okay is for you to just sit there and do nothing.
Yeah.
You have to go out there. And when we're saying go out there, we're not saying go and shisha shewo. We're not saying, we're telling you to go out like events. We're telling you, if you're a church person, there are churches that they do.
Even all these CCI, all these churches that are now youthful churches.
Yes.
Go and meet people.
Go in school. Go to those places.
Don't be doing don't segregate yourself.
Don't segregate. Don't hold yourself back.
Maybe they will not accept me.
That's another thing. Even if you're an introvert, make sure you still put that extra
effort, yeah.
Because you are the one that wants to gain something for now.
Yes.
But like after a year or two, when you see that video and you'll be like, what was wrong with me? What was I doing?
That was me recently. Like I saw some videos of like, this time last year I lost my job. I was crying, Look at me now. You don't understand. Look at me now. I'm flying.
Oh shit.
Flying.
Business class.
We only do business. You know what I mean? A job.
Oh my goodness. But the thing is, also as Nigerians, I know it would definitely fall on deaf ears, but I can still say my part. We also have to be, I'm talking about Nigerians in Nigeria. We also have to be a little bit empathetic.
Yeah.
We also have to be a little bit understanding. Mm-hmm. If you look at the comments, people were coming for that girl. People were like, why are you crying? People were like...
Because they don't understand. The videos that piss me off is, he's snowing. Do you still want to come? All those ones are stupid.
I hate that shit. I'm like, what is that? That girl
adds it. Only if they've not told you back home. Everybody... I can still go home tomorrow. Something might still happen and I will still cry. Do you understand?
Yes.
It's normal.
It's normal. And that's why I tell people, I'm like, that first 2 years in Canada, you go struggle.
You will struggle.
I don't care about what you were in Nigeria, like what you had in Nigeria.
You will struggle.
Who the kind of person you were in Nigeria. If you're starting from zero Canada, except if you're more babalowo, but if you're coming to Canada to come for a better life and you're coming from zero, and you're starting from zero, you are going to struggle.
Yes,
you are going to struggle because you think that there are jobs out there.
Preach.
The jobs out there it's not for new immigrants.
I
The
swear.
new immigrants
They're
jobs
asking
are
for 5,
mostly
6 years experience.
yes. The jobs out there for new immigrants are usually factory jobs.
Yeah.
Are usually cast jobs. Are usually 1-day work job. Do you get
Come and
even
do
all
this
this
thing.
customer service? They'll be looking at you like, especially if you put Nigerian experience, they will be looking at you like, so you are telling me you don't have any Canadian experience?
Yes,
Do
you go through everything.
You go through it. You go through it.
Yeah. I pity Asha.
I pity the babe, but like that's how life is.
We wish you love from
We
Buzz
wish you
and
love.
Booze.
Make sure you follow us on Buzz and Booze.
If you see this video,
If you see this video, we I won't say we love you because we don't know you. Well,
thank you very much, guys.
but we like you.
We like you. We know what you're going
know what you're
through.
going through. You're not the only one going through it. That's why I want to let you know.
Yeah.
A lot of people in Canada, a lot of Nigerians in Canada, they go through it. And also another thing I want to say is, don't limit yourself to making friends with just Nigerians.
Yes, don't
In
do that.
school, that's the beauty about schools in Canada. You get to meet other people from other countries. Mingle with people from other countries.
Yeah.
Make sure you understand them. Like, get to know people from other countries.
Yeah.
Like, don't limit yourself.
Don't limit yourself.
Don't box
Breathe.
yourself.
Yeah, breathe.
Breathe. Namaste.
And on that note,
bye. Thank you guys so much for
our
watching.
YouTube.
Make sure you follow us on
Thank you,
YouTube
guys.
at
At Buzz and Booze, Spotify and Apple
Spotify.
Podcasts as well.
yes, Instagram, and we're also coming on TikTok.
Yeah,
Yes,
TikTok.
we're coming on TikTok too.
We're going to put our TikTok.
We're going to put our TikTok. We don't know. It's still going to be Buzz and Booze.
Buzz
but-
and Booze.
Yeah,
No, it's Buzz and Booze.
It's Buzz and Booze.
Yeah.
So make sure to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube at
Buzz
Buzz and
and
Booze.
Booze.
And as usual, I am Lariola and Tommy, please.
I don't forget my name.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
Bye.